All right, we're here at the end of the journey, number 18, with the living room referees, the last preview of WrestleMania weekend. Here with Boston Mike and Dave.
What's
Mike,
up?
what's on, buddy?
What is up? I'm pumped.
Thanks for having us, first of all, man. I appreciate it. Anytime we can talk wrestling with fellow channels, we love it. We love our wrestling, as well as you.
No doubt. Mike, you were with me at Backlash last year for a Cody and AJ match. And Dave, this is your first time here on the No, so thanks for jumping on, guys.
I'm excited. Thank you for having me. I'm pumped.
Yeah, he was pretty excited when he says, "Yeah, you ever watch this show?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's my buddy Ryan's channel." He's like, "What?"
Yeah, I actually found this channel before he told me about that. You guys are friends, so
well, we're not really friends, but
or associates,
wow.
maybe.
I was in your wedding.
You weren't at my wedding, but yeah, we're good buddies. We used to work back in the day, play poker all the time. So it's look at Boston Mike. So there it is. It's given a dead giveaway. So yeah, no, it's cool to hear that you found us before we connected on here. So that's pretty cool.
Yep, I saw your you guys were doing your greatest WrestleMania matches of all time, I believe. Your countdown.
Yeah, we're watching that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we just added all 40, so
yeah, that's a lot.
Crazy.
Yeah, so it was yeah, it's good that it's working, but
yeah,
can't wait to watch that.
All right, you can tell us about the living room refs at the end, but is this match working for you guys? If there was to be one tag team match on WrestleMania 40 title wise, I figured it would be the SmackDown side, since it's a 3-hour show. It's a lot more focused and a lot more kind of a part of the TV on SmackDown. I'm surprised that the New Day and the Viking Raiders got it besides the Street Profits and Machine Guns, or Street Profits and DIY, Street Profits, Pretty Deadly, whoever. Dave, are you shocked too, or am I just kind of New Day's a big star, so on and so forth?
No, I'm in the same boat. I thought for sure the Street Profits would have been defending at Mania. Honestly, I was kind of hoping they both would have been, but
Yeah,
you can't have both. But yeah, I'm surprised to see the New Day on there. I'm digging the new Day, I guess. I like the heelish turn they got going on. They got a very dark side a little bit, you could say. I've never been the War Raiders have been growing on me lately. Wasn't a big fan of them first. I guess I didn't like the Viking gimmick, but now that they've kind of shifted away from that, I think they're kind of growing on me some.
All right, Mike, are you surprised that he doesn't like him? He looks like he's from there. So
I think he's part of the Viking Raiders. Yeah, I'm ecstatic for this match. I'm with you. Really? I think this is my pick for a tag team. I like the New Day. I think the New Day.
Yeah,
this is the true. Could this be the true New Day? It's so hard to call them the New Day when they've been out so long, and now that they're heel. But
yeah, that's funny you say that, because I was going to ask you: do you feel that doing the heel turn in December and then lingering towards WrestleMania kind of killed their momentum a little bit? Is that just me, or they're just in a good holding pattern?
I think they just keep ticking off the crowds, and they're ticking everybody off. They're picking fights with everybody. They're showing that they're not this goofy guys anymore. They're hardcore wrestlers, and it takes it, to be a heel, sometimes you got to speak the truth, and I think they're speaking the truth.
Yeah, it's funny, though, because once they turned heel, Xavier got rid of the mustache and just has like the underneath mutton chops type of thing. So it's really cool, because I was there at Boston when he had like the mother segment, and I was sitting front row because I went up dynamic pricing. I took advantage of it. Mike, Garden front row, $116. Like,
Stale.
I got steal, but that's dynamic pricing, right? WrestleMania, you walk up to the gate, it's not going to be $1,000 to sit in the nosebleeds. It's going to be whatever the market says it is. So I knew the game, but $100 for there, I got really lucky. But anyways, is what I'm saying is I was sitting right next to me, Kofi Kingston's mom, and it felt like they were really building momentum, and the crowd was booing Kofi in his hometown, and the angle with the mom. And I'm like, wow, these guys are fucking cooking. They just crushed Big E last week. So it's like, man, these New Day, they're kind of killing it. But now, I don't know, it feels like it's a little flat. And with Dave, I figured SmackDown would have gained the momentum to head into a WrestleMania match, but ultimately there's only one. So as of right now, unless if they pull a quick one on us at on a SmackDown WrestleMania, this is the only tag team title match from the men's side. So overall, two legacy teams. And I honestly think it should be a good one. Dave, do you think that it will warrant a stipulation? I felt that they were going to get one after the DQ, but they haven't announced it here as of Wednesday night as we're recording.
Yeah, I think it did warrant it. I mean, didn't they get themselves intentionally disqualified? I feel like we could have spiced things up a little bit, maybe just make it a no DQ match. Just keep it that simple. I'm also not mad it's not. I feel like these guys they're all very athletic, especially the War Raiders for being as big as they are. So I think it'll be a good traditional tag team match, honestly.
Of course it will be, Mike, right? You got Kofi from the Boston area and you got Ivar from the Boston area. Mike, it's of course it's going to be awesome, right?
Oh, like I said, I'm pumped. These guys are going to go toe to toe. They're going to bash each other because Xavier and Kofi are they're skinny, but they're also tough SOBs. I mean,
yeah.
Go back. I've been going back and watching old matches from like 2010 and to present and watching these guys in their solo career. I mean, they're tough guys and they're up against two other tough guys. I won't be surprised if you don't see blood.
So SmackDown 2022 around SummerSlam, or was it Raw? Either way, there was a Viking rules match. You guys recall that one? I thought we were going to get a replay of that here at WrestleMania, and it was against the New Day. So I thought we were going to get. I thought we were going to get that, but we I don't know. As of right now, we're not. I'm a little disappointed too. So it's like I'm double disappointed, but I do think this match has some juice because of the established heelness of the New Day. Dave, any chance we get Big E appearance, Big E sighting, anything?
I don't know. It's tough. I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll be at the pre-show, obviously, but I don't think. Does he get involved in the match? I think it's a possibility. I mean, they said some pretty tough things about him. Maybe he comes out and seeks his revenge a little bit, and maybe not helps the War Raiders, but causes a distraction for the New Day.
Yeah. So, Mike, you've gone back and watched 2010. Why 2010? That's like the worst year in wrestling history.
I stopped watching it. I think around then I had to take a break.
I know that just stuck with me. I'm just busting your balls. But anyways, all right, Mike. Before you tell us about your guys' show, the Living Room Refs, and what you're doing on WrestleMania weekend, let's kind of pick a winner and go here. Mike, who do you got here first? Start with you.
Yeah, it's a tough one because I like the Viking Raiders. They can.
Yeah, I do too.
I like the gimmick of them now, not the real Viking gear, but I like this biker looking guys. But I think New Day. I don't know what to call them, but with their new intro music, I think we're gonna get they're gonna win. They're gonna win the belts.
All right, Mike, Dave. Before I ask you your opinion, over under 10 minutes match length.
I'll go over 10.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go over 10. Not by much, maybe, but yeah, I'll go over.
Yeah, this feels like one of these. This is like a classic pivot. If one match goes too long, all right, just cut some minutes from that match. If a match goes short and WrestleMania is cruising, all right, let them go 12, 13 and see where they're at. And then again, before you give yours a winner, will they add a stipulation? I'm still kind of perplexed.
Think it'll happen on SmackDown? I mean, that's the only last show we got.
Pre-show maybe too. Yeah.
I think something's going to happen on SmackDown. They're going to come out and interfere with something, and we're going to get a stipulation, and we're going to call this the no holds tag team. I mean, real quick, I think WrestleMania is holding back on stipulation matches right now. We don't have many, so yeah, let's give a hardcore, ladder match with these guys. Definitely.
Yeah, hardcore match would be kind of perfect and play into the game. All right, I'm going New Day. Dave, who do you got for a clean? So we got a clean sweep, or are we going Vikings?
I'm going New Day as well. I think they really do something to, I guess you could say, set off the crowd to help them claim the tag team championships. They're really going to do something, say evil, but in their heel ways, they're going to piss everybody off.
Nice. I can see
maybe
that.
shave their beards.
Shave their beards.
Well, at least
shave their heads.
At least get rid of the mustache, like Kofi. He looks like a G. But
all right, got a little GQ look.
All right, clean sweep for the New Day here. But Living Room Refs, what do you guys got going on, and what's your plans for Mania weekend?
Oh yeah, we're the Living Room Referees. You can find us on the good old YouTube and Tickety Talk. We just, same as your channel, we just love talking wrestling. And this weekend I got some friends coming over, and DWaye and I always watch wrestling events together on either here or on our headsets. Kind of nerdy. Our wives call us, but we love our wrestling, so
no doubt. You got a live watch going on TikTok and Instagram, or TikTok and YouTube, right?
Yep, we'll be live on TikTok and YouTube same time. So just reactions, come in there, stop by, say hi. If you want to talk wrestling, talk. If you don't, say hi.
All right.
We-
Well, check
we
them
love
out.
that.
Follow them
Thank
regardless.
you.
I will link them in the bio, in the description. And then, don't forget about our post show here at the No So after Stand and Deliver, after night 1, and after night 2. 3 post shows for me this weekend here on the No So. But we're not
You're gonna be
going.
busy.
So we're not going to WrestleMania this year. So I'm going to put all the energy to the post show. So that's
Like
that.
it.
All right, guys. Check out the Living Room Referees, and thank you.
Peace.
Peace.